You know, I always wondered how naive you guys actually were, and that video just proved it. You see, you're sitting here talking about you don't know why I put my career on the line. But what you're not bothering to tell people is that when the letter had originally come out, it did state that all of the original family was banned from ringside. But then you little fanboys, you little cronies, they started complaining, oh no, that's not fair, that's not fair. If Hat Guy's not allowed out the ring with JT Cage, why should Brickhouse be out there with Nicco? They whined and they whined and they whined, and I got tired of hearing it. So, to make it fair, I did ask that Hat Guy come to ringside. The Hat Guy be allowed. And to show that I am a man of fairness, I did put my career on the line. But see, you're saying that it's just my career from 3WA. No, this is my career with all of professional wrestling. Where Nicco loses November 26th, you will not see, you will not hear a Brickhouse anymore. I will fade into the darkness. I will let the flames consume me. But the thing is, I don't believe that I need to worry. I don't believe that I need to have one eye somewhere and one eye at another place. You guys are sitting back calling me a dumbass for doing this, and I'm not a dumbass for doing this. I am actually a man of integrity. Am I persistent? Yes, I'm persistent. Am I stupid? Far from it. This is something that should have been done months ago. And Cage, you want to talk about I almost got you? Dude, I'm not the one constantly at that ring. And you said about how Nicco almost got the job done. But what you didn't say in your video, yet again, Cage, is that you needed help. That seems to be the part that the original family keeps leaving out, is how much they got to keep interfering to make sure you hold that title around your waist, over your shoulder, whatever the hell you want to call it. But because you have help. That's why you have held that belt for 18 months. Because in every match you have had help, Cage. But that doesn't seem to come to light. According to your followers, it's fair because it's hardcore. But now it's time to man up. Now it's going to be you with Hat Guy and Nicco with me. You're not going to have the run-ins. And Hat Guy, in case you're wondering, I've already looked into your mind. See, the rules state that all of the original family is banned from ringside. You think that I don't know that you're going to go and look for somebody to run into this match that isn't yet part of the original family? I've already looked at your strategy. I've been dealing with you guys. Cage has been, what, over 3 years? Hat Guy, this year and a half, seeing how this title run has happened with JT Cage. I know the strategy. I've looked into your soul. So believe me when I say November 26th, we are ready. The question is, are you?
Boski, it's the Professor, and we are here live at the Q Mart for the big event in Quakertown on Slamsgiving, which is November 26th, and we are here live just hours before his title defense. 3WA High Impact Champion Greg the Mechanic Manuel. Brother, what's up?
Lots going on today. I got Mikey Raw. First time stepping in the ring with him. I've heard good things. I've seen good things. I've beaten Cortez Castro. I've beaten I've beaten a lot of the names here. And for Mikey Raw to be a newer face to me, and I haven't seen all of his footage, so he can pull something out that surprises me. But I mean, my Blue Thunder bomb puts everybody down. So once I hit that, I know the match is over.
Professor, he's had this title now for what, 14, 15 months?
Like that, right? You know how? Keep track how long it is?
We had Matt Cardona here September 25th. It was the same show. Okay. So it was ever since then.
So you've had it for
14 months.
14 months, yeah. I believe, in fact, this is your 14th month tonight. This is the anniversary. That show was the 25th or the 26th of September of last year.
Right.
So, Blue Thunder bomb. I'm telling you guys.
But
yeah, go ahead.
And to your point, and that's one of the things that I think is so interesting coming into this match, fans, is you got that Blue Thunder bomb, which you can hit out of nowhere. But we've seen Mikey Raw has that cutter. I mean, Mikey Raw at the last show, he was up for a suplex, and we're all waiting for him to come down. Mikey wriggles loose, catches the cutter, boom,
On the way
1, 2,
down.
3.
You got to be prepared for that at any time.
I mean, that cutter can come out of nowhere. Just
No,
like
man,
that
I'm
Blue
all
Thunder
about
bomb.
Mikey Raw has a really good shot. I'm like, no offense to you, I'm sitting right next to you, and I know you're a strong dude and probably knock me the hell out. But what I'm saying is, I would not underestimate Mikey Raw. He's been on quite a roll.
I don't underestimate him. I just have faith in the Thunder. Like I said, he can pull something out that surprises me, and he could very well take this home tonight. Along with everybody that I beat, he could take this home. But then again, tonight, I don't think tonight's the night where I'm ready to get rid of this.
The thing we talked about over and over again on Carnage, on commentary, is you consistently come in, even though you're the champion, you almost consistently come in matches as the underdog, I feel like. It's people saying, well, you know, Greg's great, but tonight, well, Greg's really good, but this guy here tonight. And does that motivate you when you kind of look at that and go like, man, I want people to doubt me because that is that much sweeter when I get the win and I prove them wrong?
Yeah, in a way. Also, in a way, too, I'm a small guy.
Right.
Like, I'm like 5'10", 5'11", 175, 180 pounds. I'm small compared to these guys. They're like 220, 6'2". So to stand toe-to-toe with them, I have to think of ways to outmaneuver them with speed, agility, and strength.
I mean, yeah, to your point, you did mention you took on Cortez, what was his name? Cortez Castro, who was in Lucha Underground and is a big, strong, powerful man. And you took him on, and you came out on top very cleanly, very, very decisively. And you kind of gauge your opponent, see what you need to do. With Mikey Raw, he's smaller, he's quicker, he's faster, he can move around the ring. Something you are used to, but again, I wouldn't underestimate him. He can hit that Raw cutter and it can be lights out.
When I look at Mikey Raw, and I wonder if you have the same feeling, I look at Mikey Raw kind of where you were coming into that match with Tommy Betts. There's a guy that has a handful of matches here in 3WA. He's hungry, he's focused on the title shot. Now he's got the opportunity. Do you see shades of yourself and where you were before you won the title with him coming at you tonight? And what does that do to your game?
Watch him get in the ring.
Like I said, I've only seen him a couple times. His history in the business is lengthy, but as of here, I just met him 6 months ago. He challenged me. We were supposed to wrestle, I think it was last month. I was unable to make the event, which sucks because I hate backing out of a fight. Not even backing out, but not being able to finish what I agreed to. So I made sure that this month here in Quakertown, that it was me versus Mikey Raw. I wrestled the dude last month.
You did.
The dude's great. He slipped out of the Blue Thunder, which never happened.
Never. That was the first time. Impressed me. The dude impresses me.
He slipped out of it, but he couldn't recover from it. So might have to be on the lookout for that tonight. Am I getting sloppier with it? Am I getting too complacent?
I don't know.
Are people watching too much footage and figuring out ways to get out of it?
Well, I'll tell you one thing I do know is that this crowd, for this 14-month reign, they have been solidly behind the mechanic. That's true. That's something I can't deny. And every time you come out here and every time you perform, they get more and more excited each time you come out. And brother, the Professor and I wish you the best of luck in your title defense tonight in Quakertown. See you guys next time.
Join us the fourth Saturday of every month at the Q Mart for 3WA Wrestling Action. For tickets, call 215-362-7184. And catch Around the Turnbuckle Sundays at 6 on YouTube. Saturday, January 28th, New Year's Revolution.
4, and it's for the 3WA High Impact Championship.
The money turned me to a monster. The money turned me noodles and a pasta. The money turned me tuna and a lobster. You wanna do me, I'm a noodle like a monster. Yeah, I'm on the north side of Philly. Riding the friend like the haters, they wanna kill me. It's a shame how they hate on me. You gotta feel me. I started off with a dollar and got a million. I do it for the gram.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to 3WA Carnage. This is the conclusion of our coverage of 3WA Slamsgiving, the first match of 3 big title matches here tonight. Now it's a veritable parade of champions.
Oh, I love it. And here's the challenger of that first title match, Professor Mikey Raw. And you heard the fans. He's become a quite popular item here in 3WA.
Absolutely, Mikey Raw out of the Badlands of Philadelphia, but you know what? Becoming somewhat of a hometown hero here in Quakertown. Al, we talked about it on commentary, or in that interview with Greg the Mechanic that just aired before this match. How hungry is Mikey Raw?
I don't think I've seen a hungrier challenger in a long time. And boy, here comes the champion.
Yes, indeed, the man who has held that title for 14 months, the second longest reigning high impact champion in 3WA history. Let's go out ovation.
Absolutely. There's a lot of love for both these guys here at 3WA. Mikey Raw's been an up-and-comer. Fans have really jumped on his bandwagon, but of course, they've been ever so faithful to the champion, Greg the Mechanic.
Yes, indeed. Two superstars, really very similar stories, kind of breaking onto the scene here in 3WA, making an impact very quickly, so far as a slight pun there, and now on a collision course. Al, I gotta say, if Mikey Raw can't get the job done against the Mechanic here tonight, then maybe no one can dethrone him.
Yeah, I usually bet against this guy, and I usually am wrong.
Introducing first, the challenger. He weighs in tonight at 145 pounds, and he comes to us from the Badlands of North Philadelphia. He is Mikey Raw.
What an ovation.
Yes, indeed, they love the challenger.
His opponent, weighing 170 pounds, from York, Pennsylvania, he is your reigning and defending 3WA High Impact Champion, Greg the Mechanic.
Gotta say, Al, hearing a few more boos than I normally do for the Mechanic here.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of a sway towards the challenger, Professor, but the thing is, maybe there's a contingent of Philadelphians in the crowd. We don't know. Every event at 3WA Arena brings in new fans, so you never know.
Zach Carlucci holding up that title, that's what it's all about.
Who? Oh, Zach Carlucci.
Yes, referee Zach Carlucci. You know Zach. Friend of the show. Just about to get underway here, fans. Before we do, we want to remind you we're about a week away from that big show when this airs, that Revolution Rumble. This match having huge implications in that. Remember, the winner of that battle royal is going to have a title shot at any championship they want for the next 365 days.
And also, fans, we should remind the fans that there's a huge announcement to affect the future of 3WA at that same event on January 28th. Fans, get your tickets. It's darn near sold out, so get the tickets. Call that number when you see it during our broadcast here.
All right, back to action. Oh, great flying body press from Mikey Raw. They're starting hot and heavy here, fans. We have time to do business. Leg trip, cover, 2 count. Versal cover, 2.
These guys have very similar.
Scandal.
Yeah, they have very similar styles, Professor. You and I both know that this is going to be a heck of a match.
Yes, indeed. Both men not wasting time. Greg the Mechanic asked for the handshake. Mikey Raw will not go for the sportsmanship. Aggressive collar and elbow, arm wrench by the Mechanic. Really driving it in there. You got to believe the Mechanic's got his dander up after that unsportsmanlike conduct from Mikey Raw, which frankly, I'm shocked.
Yeah, well, Mickey is focused, he's hungry, and he doesn't want to be friends right now. He wants that title.
Reversal into an arm wringer by Mikey Raw. Really cranking that wrist lock in. Now into a side headlock on the Mechanic. Mechanic shoots Raw off.
Oh.
No, shoulder block.
No move there.
Now just staring each other down. Greg saying, try it again, buddy. Arm drag reversed by Mikey Raw. Big shoulder tackle. Down goes the Mechanic. Mikey Raw goes for it again. Raw in control now. Finds carry into a Samoan drop. 1, 2.
Man, what a combination that was. Those 2 shoulder blocks and then a fireman's carry into the Samoan drop. Man, it's like he thinks 3 moves ahead.
Yes, indeed. And that was a long 2 count. I'd say 2 3/4. The Mechanic maybe getting tired. No. Forearm to the face. Hitting those dusty roads like dabs in.
There they are.
Mechanic. I believe that kick might have been a little low. Zach Carlucci didn't see it.
Oh, look at the power.
That's the thing. Oh, big suplex. That's the thing. Greg the Mechanic is so underrated for how powerful he is. We've seen that big vertical suplex a time or two. It's a signature of his. Big clothesline there.
Deceptively strong as the Mechanic.
Yes, indeed. The champion now firmly in control of the challenger. Let's think about here. Back elbow strike and hard. Mikey dazed. Slight super kick there. Oh, step up into Geary.
There was a slight Mikey chant going on there, and then that Inseguri stopped that.
Yes, it did. Oh, big jumping elbow right to the heart. Cover. 2. How in the heck did he kick out? 2.5.
Mechanics have got to stop questioning Zach Carlucci and just keep on the challenger.
Absolutely. Do not give Mikey Raw a chance to recover here. Zach Carlucci's got one of the most even and fair counts in wrestling, and Greg knows that.
Unlike some other referees I won't mention.
Leave that man alone.
Uh-oh.
1, 2.
Whoa!
My God, I thought he had him.
That was close. He called him snoozing there, Professor.
Yes, he did. This match has been just insane for the amount of near falls that you've seen so far. Greg the Mechanic maybe on standing legs there. No, comes out of it belly to back. Oh! Mikey Raw reverses into a bulldog.
Both men are down. Can he get a cover?
He needs one. It's
there it is.
Over. 1, 2, 3.
That was great.
Oh my God!
We have a new champion, Professor.
We have a new champion.
I don't know what happened there. Maybe the Mechanic hit the back of his head. Wow. Just like that. Just like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am speechless. We have witnessed history here tonight. Wait a minute, what's the Mechanic doing here? What are we going to see here? There you go, that's what we want to see. The era of the Mechanic has ended. The era of Raw begins. What a tremendous matchup. What a tremendous display of sportsmanship. The King is dead, fans. Long live the King. The King of High Impact is now Mr. Mikey Raw.
14-month reign done. And Mikey Raw holding the prize right there, the High Impact Championship. And man, I can't believe how that match ended, Professor.
I can't either. I think Mikey got a modification of that cutter. It looked like Greg was picking him up, maybe trying to set for that blue thunder bomb. And as we warned him in the interview before the band, you'll recall, Mikey Raw able to turn it around, turn the tables. There you see the wind's all the breeze.
Oh yeah, everybody's sucking up to him now that he's got cold, even on the breeze.
Oh, you stopper. This is respect. This is a young man who has achieved his dreams, and these fans and these athletes want to congratulate him. What's the matter with that? What's the matter with you?
Well, it's the victory lap again. All right, you won. Great. Take your title.
What an impressive victory for Mikey Raw.
Catch Around the Turnbuckle Sundays at 6 on YouTube. And join us the fourth Saturday of every month at the Q-Mart for 3WA Wrestling action. Starting up again on January 28th, New Year's Revolution.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your new 3WA High Impact Champion, Mikey Raw.
Very well deserved. What an impressive match. What an incredible victory. Even the sourpuss like you has got to feel good about that, Al.
Sure, Mikey Raw deserved it. He paid his dues. He worked his way up the ladder, and he got his shot, and he took his best shot. His best shot was good.
Next match is set for fall, and it is for the 3WA Heavyweight Championship.
Here we go. Heavyweight Championship time, Professor.
Indeed.
You like that music, Professor?
Well, the music's not bad, but I have a bad feeling I know who it's attached to. There he is. There's a face I hope we'd never see again around here.
Robbie Illuminati.
Robbie Illuminati.
Fans are like not know what they don't know what to make of Robbie Illuminati. It's been quite some time since he's been in a 3WA ring.
I was just gonna say, Al, Robbie Illuminati has been away for a couple of years now at least. Some of this audience may not be familiar with him.
And not just
They're the lucky ones.
Well, not just familiar with him, but also possibly he has gone, doesn't look quite like he did then.
You give the Robbie Illuminati on my return to the Q-Mart for the first time in 4 years?
4 years.
Who said I suck?
Half the crowd did.
People say you suck one more time. I'm leaving, and you're not going to get to see me wrestle.
What a shame.
Not making any friends, I guess.
Well, he never was one for friends.
I've been all over the world since I left Quaker Town.
Uh-oh.
Well, the champ's hard enough. So have I, quite frankly. Robbie Illuminati, a golden opportunity here against the champion main event Michael Mars.
His first time back in 4 years, and he gets a championship match against Michael Mars?
Yeah, I wonder who's palming grease for that one.
Well, I would love to tell the fans here how much Michael Mars is a, week champion, paper champion. Guess what, Professor? I can't. The man is the man, and he is the man for a reason.
That's gonna dock your endorsement pay from the original family, isn't it?
I call it like they see it.
You are very correct, and of course, to your point, we know Hybrid 7 got to watch this intently.
He comes to us tonight at a street value of $31 million.
31 million.
From South Philadelphia. Representing the Blackout, he is the
not sure how they came up with that street value, Al. Seems way too high to me.
Hey, you know, if that's what he says, I believe him.
And his opponent.
Would.
How'd he get this title shot?
Tonight at 235 pounds from Las Vegas, Nevada, he is your reigning and defending 3WA Heavyweight Champion, main event,
Michael Mars in phenomenal shape as always. As I was saying before Carolina Jim's introductions out, Tyler Sims got to be paying close attention to this match because remember, he still has a title match somewhere in the future that was guaranteed as a term of him surrendering the championship when he tore his bicep earlier this year.
Absolutely, Professor. That was part of his surrendering the title. He was standing in the ring with Dino Sana, and he said, I will give this title up if I'm guaranteed a championship match when I return. Well, he's back, and he's going to be part of that big New Year's Revolution on January the 28th, so I'm excited to see, you know, what happens there.
Yes, indeed, we wrestling Theo Ivory. Michael Mars rubbing Lance straight into his head for a little bit of luck.
Bad luck if you rub his head, isn't it?
And Mr. Illuminati assumes the position.
I guess that's one he's used to, I guess. I don't know. I don't know much about Robbie Illuminati. Professor, you and I weren't around 4 years ago in 3WA, but I'm interested to see what he's got. And I mean, hey, maybe he's better than we know, and maybe he'll take this guy out. I don't know.
Yes, indeed. I do not have very many notes on Mr. Illuminati. However, he does have something of an impressive reputation that precedes him.
And he's in good shape just by looking at him, I guess.
Indeed he is. Collar and elbow. Michael Mars forcing Illuminati to the corner now. Lance Marshall's asking for the clean break and does get it. Illuminati a little nonplussed, one might say.
He didn't even take the shades off.
Oh, he didn't. And you know, that could be a real mistake, Al. I mean, if Michael Mars punches him in the face and he gets an errant shot, breaks those shades, Illuminati could lose an eye. I mean, not that I would suggest Michael Mars would ever do that on purpose, but, you know, accidents do happen. Michael Mars backs into the corner again and again, another clean break. Illuminati complaining that Mars pulled his headband. I didn't see it.
Of course you did. Happened to Michael Mars, you would have saw it.
Michael Mars doesn't wear a headband.
Oh, good point.
Collar and elbow again. Mars now into a side headlock. Nicely done. Illuminati trying to find the back door. Cannot do it. Hit him in an Illuminati shooting Mars off. Mars, big shoulder block. Illuminati can't get going here, it seems, in the early going. Mars now standing switch. Ooh, Illuminati with those back elbows to the face. All of a sudden, no, wait a minute, Mars tosses Illuminati over the top rope and onto the floor. If Michael Mars somehow is defeated here tonight, that's a skill we could certainly use in the Revolution Rumble. Remember, it's an over-the-top rope battle royal, fans.
Absolutely, Professor, and the winner of that match will get a championship match against any champion in 3WA.
Yes, indeed. You know, thinking about it, Al, what if Tyler Sims enters that match and wins? He'd effectively have 2 title shots.
Sure.
Mars now with a headlock. In comes Illuminati the hard way.
This can't end well.
Mars now has him hanging up. Against Marshall's applying the count. Illuminati's in the ropes. Mars breaks. And Illuminati's nose may have broken when he crashed off the canvas face first there.
All he did was walk out from underneath it and let him drop.
Yes, indeed. Michael Mars really having some fun in here. Robbie Illuminati again really having a hard time getting going against the champ here. Reversal by Illuminati. Oh, again, a big shoulder block by Mars. Illuminati trying to leapfrog. Mars catching him.
Little power.
Indeed.
Carrying him around. Boom!
Big side slam. Michael Mars is scary strong.
See, that was a nonchalant cover, Professor. It should look like there. He's the champ. You should know this.
I have to agree with you, Al. I think Michael Mars maybe getting a little too cocky with his success here early on. Perhaps Illuminati luring him in.
I haven't seen any offense on the challenger at all.
I've seen some offense here, but it could be he's playing possum. You know, the old rope-a-dope strategy with Muhammad Ali. Let the champion wear himself out, pounding away, and then Illuminati can pick the boat. Oh, Illuminati! Drop kick to the knee. He smells blood. Michael Mars is in a bad way right now.
Michael Mars tried for a high knee in the corner, Professor, and he needed the second turnbuckle, and Robbie Illuminati spelled blood in the water like a shark.
Great veteran move by Robbie Illuminati, sensing the weakness and staying on. Illuminati dropping down on that ankle and trying to break it.
Can't stand, he can't fight.
That is the truth. Michael Mars now in a bad way. Illuminati, what's he thinking about here? Maybe thinking figure 4. Oh no! Leg breaker. Just dropping down with that ankle. Trying to hyperextend the knee.
Absolutely.
Michael Mars now in trouble. Illuminati. Oh no.
Hey, where's Marshall with a count on this one?
Absolutely. Michael Mars trying to fight back with that knee, that ankle off the hardest part of the ring now against the post itself.
I grabbed my knee and all I'm doing is sitting here next to you.
Absolutely, Alan. You can feel it by looking at it. Michael Mars is in a bad situation here right now. Illuminati is just feasting on that leg. Knee drop to the leg. Cover. 2 count only, says referee Lance Marshall. Illuminati looked a little nonplussed with that, but goes right back to work. Good veteran instinct there. Illuminati has the leg. Oh, what a leg twist. Now he's grapevining it, hyperextending it. Mars not tapping out. Lance Marshall is checking there. Mars now trying desperately to pull himself to the ropes. Illuminati with all his strength trying to stop him. Michael Mars does get the break there. Again, impressive strength by Michael Mars to drag both his body weight and Illuminati. It's like 400 pounds he just dragged across that ring.
Absolutely, Professor. Now he's wearing him down with a chin lock. You know, I would stay on the knee if I were him.
Absolutely. Mars now managing to make his way back to his feet, fighting back.
Oh, he had no power.
Yeah, the leg gave out on him. Really should not have tried for that slam. Illuminati hoping to get a flash pin out of it. Does not. Only a 2 count. Illuminati now getting Mars back to a vertical pace. Mars with a standing switch. Oh! Michael Mars had him up and reverse bulldogs him down. And Mars with the cover, too.
2 count only.
2 count only. Michael Mars only able to drape an arm across Illuminati. Not enough body on body by far.
It's almost like he caught him with a neck breaker on the way down.
It did look like almost a hangman's neck breaker out. You're right. I think desperation as much as skill there. Because as you can see, Michael Mars is paying the price. He cannot get back up. Oh. Illuminati was trying to come down on him. I believe Mars got the foot up and Illuminati one right in the mush.
Yep, that buys him a minute, but fans trying to get Michael Mars back up.
Yes, indeed. The fans trying to will the champ back into the Illuminati slings. Mars blocks. Mars now teeing off on Illuminati. Illuminati, hard to the buckle. Out he comes. Line on the pine. It's Anderson like Spinebuster. 2 count only. Ow, what a tremendous spinebuster that was from the champ. Again, consider how hard it is for him just to stand up right now.
I don't know how Illuminati kicked out.
Swinging neck breaker by Mars. Great counter. Going into the cover, hooking the leg. 2 3/4, and he's still
got something left.
You can see the frustration on the face of Michael Mars. He wants to be done. So, Illuminati now gets the legs again, and again trying to.
Wow.
Count only. Great counter by Michael Mars, turning it into a modified La Mahi Straw. Here comes Illuminati.
Sling blade.
Sling blade is the knob. 2. Oh, 2.5 count again. Illuminati was so close to coming back and gauging the belt. The headband is off.
That was the closest I ever seen Michael Mars losing the title.
Oh, codebreaker by Mars.
That's it.
Cover.
3.
Got him.
Wow.
What an impressive display of endurance by our champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still 3WA Heavyweight Champion, main event, Michael
Mars will live to fight another day, but he's got to have his eyes on January the 28th, just like the rest of the 3WA world does right now, because the winner of that Revolution Rumble could be coming after Michael Mars. He could be coming after Michael Mars that night. We don't know, any time in the next calendar year.
And I'll tell you what, Professor, if those 2 championship matches weren't enough, we have a third one here on Carnage.
As we do, we're awaiting the hardcore title match. Nicco versus JT Cage with James Brickhouse's career on the line.
And the half guy in JT Cage's corner.
James Brickhouse and Nicco
I'll tell you what, Robbie Illuminati had a heck of a fight there. I'll give him that.
Yes, indeed.
For tickets, call 215-362-7184 and catch Around the Turnbuckle Sundays at 6 on YouTube. Join us the fourth Saturday of every month at the Q-Bar for 3WA Wrestling action, starting up again on January 28th for New Year's Revolution.
Quakertown, Pennsylvania. It is now time for your 3WA Wrestling Slamsgiving main event.
Well, here we are, Al. The talking is done. The jaw-jacking is done. Tonight, we've said it before, but now I have to believe this is it. The war between James Brickhouse and the original family, one way or another, is going to come to an end here tonight.
And the 19-month hardcore champion defends against Nicco Gray. And as you said, Professor, James Brickhouse must retire if his man won't get the job done here tonight.
And there you see a very focused Nicco Gray, professional wrestling's bastard son, played by the aforementioned James Brickhouse. I gotta say, Al, this is a tough one to call, very emotional. James Brickhouse, one of the major reasons we're even here doing this. I haven't agreed with some of what's happened with him in the last year. I fear that this match was a situation where he's allowed his hubris and his hatred to get away, to back him into a corner that maybe, just maybe, knowing how dirty, how slimy, how awful the original family is, he won't be able to get free.
Stop backing out to the original family, Professor. This guy's been champion for 19 months, much to the chagrin of you and everybody else. But guess what? If he wins tonight, that means he's at least guaranteed to be a 20-month champion. And it's time to reconvene in Quakertown.
Yes, indeed, JT Cage has had one of the most phenomenal runs in professional wrestling right now, second only, I believe, to Roman Reigns. And closing in on, I know this is a stat he'll be very proud of, closing in on the historic ECW television title reign of one Rob Van Dam.
And there's the original hat guy, speaking of ECW.
Indeed.
These fans don't have much respect for the ruiner at all, do they, Professor?
Well, he doesn't have a lot of respect for them.
Nor should he.
So you know what, Al? Those who sow the wind reap the whirlwind. It's again the original family making friends here tonight.
Well, it's clearly who the fans are behind, Nicco Gray. But the ruiner of it all, they're showing you what it's all about. Look at that. There's some praise.
Oh, look at that.
It's not everybody.
I guess you're not the only one on the page.
Hey, look at that guy. the original hat guy. You know, Professor, I say this every JT Cage match. I always believe in him. He's got a plan. He's got some kind of plan for Nicco Gray and Mr. Brickhouse in this hardcore championship match.
Indeed, I'm sure he does. Remember, folks, this is a fans bring the weapons hardcore match.
Oh, yeah.
So even participants don't quite know what's been brought. Brickhouse was eyeing down JT Cage.
Let's go to Carolina Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen, your following contest is your fans bring their weapons hardcore match, and it is for the 3WA United States Hardcore Championship with the added stipulation: if JT Cage wins the match, Brickhouse must retire from the 3WA.
Somebody muzzle the original hack guy.
Are the fans cheering that stipulation?
He is accompanied by Brickhouse. He weighs in tonight at 177 pounds from Birdsburg, Pennsylvania. He is pro wrestling's bastard son, Nicco Gray.
Nicco Gray in tremendous shape. He looks focused here.
His opponent is accompanied by the original hack guy,
The Patriarch.
representing the original family, weighing in at 165 pounds from Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. He is your reigning and defending 3WA United States Hardcore Champion, the ruler of it, JT Cage.
You know, Carolina Jim really was rushing that announcement there, Professor. JT Cage, and he runs out the building.
Would you want to be between JT Cage and Nicco Gray when this thing gets underway?
That's not the point.
This is going to be violent. Fans, if you have small children, you may want to put them to bed. Katie, bar the door. What's happening here tonight?
I'm nervous, Professor. I'm nervous. I don't think this, the ruiner of it all's championship has been in any more jeopardy than it is right now.
Absolutely not. Nicco Gray very nearly had him last month. Once again, the dirty tactics of the original family cheating him. And now we have a stare down.
Nose to nose.
Oh! JT Cage one slapping Nicco across the face.
Pay your taxes.
And Nicco Gray answers with an authoritative headbutt. Down goes Cage, and here we go.
Look out.
Irish whip.
Wow.
Nicco Gray slams him down hard. Count of one only.
Now the fans brought the weapons. They're sitting over there in the corner of the building, Professor. There's a whole shopping cart full of goodies over there.
They are. Nicco Gray, I believe, may have been
Did you see that?
I did. JT Cage kicked the leg, trying to Charlie works that leg, maybe.
Oh, he kicked the second rope between the legs when he was trying to exit the ring.
Oh. Nico's got yards.
This ain't gonna be pretty.
Fighting back now.
This ain't gonna be pretty, Professor.
It is not. This is gonna be a fight. These two men hate each other. Nicco Gray has been trying to get this off. What a all-away slam!
Across the ring!
He did. Nicco Gray has been wanting this opportunity for the better part of a year. Both these men, veterans of combat zone wrestling.
Yep.
Nicco Gray now to the outside, maybe thinking about doing a little shopping. Cage out after Nicco now coming around. Cage hits him with the lariat. Remember, fans, this is a hardcore title match. No disqualifications, no outs.
Into the post.
Hard into the post goes Nicco Gray, shoulder first. JT Cage now throwing Nicco back in. Zach Carlucci has the, well, frankly, most thankless job of professional wrestling right now. Trying to keep some kind of order in this thing.
Yo, I'm giving credit to the ruiner right here for not immediately going for a weapon. He's actually trying to wrestle him for a bit.
That he is. I'm actually surprised both men have actually trying to wrestle and doing a pretty good job of it. That's the thing, fans. And people forget that because Nicco Gray and JT Cage prefer to work style.
Beautiful.
Falcon Arrow by JT Cage.
Beautiful.
1, 2. 2 count only. As I was saying, you know, they prefer to work in the hardcore style, but don't let that fool you. These two are very accomplished professional wrestlers, with or without weapons.
Absolutely.
Nicco Gray now dazed and in the corner. JT Cage follows Irish whip, no reversal. Cage hard to the buckles. Here comes Nicco. Boot to the face. Nicco gets cut off again. Cage up on the second rope.
Blockbuster!
Oh, blockbuster!
Beautiful!
My God, I thought Cage came down on his own neck. 2. Man, what a tremendous clinic we're seeing thus far, man.
Not a weapon to be used yet.
No, indeed. Here you see a shot of James Brickhouse on the outside. 12-year wrestling career on the line. What must be going through that man's head? He's got to live and die with every 2 count that JT scores on Nicco.
Well, what's going through his mind is that his career could be over at the onset of this match.
Good jawbreaker from Nicco. Beautiful vertical suplex cover. 2. 2 3/4 count. JT Cage barely gets the shoulder up.
Nicco Gray, you're going to have to do a lot more of that guy. Uh-oh, there he goes.
Nicco Gray rolling to the outside. I think she's got bad intentions.
He's going right for that card.
Enough. The wrestling portion of our program appears to be over, and now it's time for violence. Get the heck out of that man's way. He is not above getting a pants.
Trying to get the fans out of his way. I see a welcome sign in there, Professor. I see a lollipop, a endo stick. What do it is? A pool stick?
That looks like a
pool cue.
Yeah.
God knows what they'll go for in there.
Those weapons only limited by the fans' imagination. I gotta be honest, as much as I love to read up the way, they scare me sometimes too.
Look at this.
Oh, Nicco Gray slams JT Cage right onto those weapons. Oh my God, I hope there's nothing sharp in there.
Really, I don't know what he landed on. Who knows?
I don't either. My God, this is sadistic.
And absolutely zero remorse on the challenger's got a tennis racket.
Got a racket here. Oh my God, no. Not right in the nether regions.
That'll ruin his weekend.
That'll ruin a few weekends, my God.
Cover, look at this.
Cover 2. 2 count only. That close to a new hardcore champion. And Nicco Gray, I believe, is getting a little frustrated
got
now.
some stuff in there, chairs.
Lollipop, chairs. We got that welcome sign. The trash can lid, I believe. Frankly, Brickhouse now bringing some objects.
Oh, yeah, store.
Well, you're the guys that always like to say that there are no rules.
Is that a Thundercat sword?
I believe that's the Power Rangers.
Okay, I'm sorry, Power Ranger sword.
That is the Green Ranger sword.
Oh, a little homage to the passing of the Green Ranger there.
Absolutely. The Green Ranger, of course, tragically passing away just before this show. Ooh! Shot right across the back. Even Nicco Gray had some remorse for that one.
Oh, he cringed.
He did, then he started laughing, so I guess that remorse was short-lived too. Almost a new champion there. Nicco Gray becoming frustrated with the pace of Zach Carlucci's count. Oh, pays for it. JT Cage decks him.
Don't take your eye off of him for a second.
No, indeed. JT Cage, one of the best players in the game. Trash can lid to the head. Oh my God.
What was that?
I don't know, but it looks sharp. JT Cage now. That's one of those, oh, it's a fishing net.
Oh my God.
Nicco Gray with a hard shot there. Nicco,
what is that? Is that a bowling pin?
It's a bowling pin out. Oh no.
Ain't no pin there.
No. Setting up the bowling pin.
Oh man.
has the trash can lid. Or no, it's a pie plate, excuse me.
Yeah.
What the hell is he thinking about here? I'm afraid. Oh!
Right into the midsection.
A midsection.
These bloodthirsty fans were chanting, do it!
As they were, as I said, I love the 3WA faithful, but sometimes they scare me. JT Cage goes low.
DDT!
DDT with authority.
Cover that man, come on!
1, 2. 2.5 count. James Brickhouse had to have been. I don't even know out there. Oh my God, JT Cage came up with that right hand.
All kinds of weapons in there. He just turns around and hits him with another one.
Indeed, that sign. JT setting it up in the corner there. Evil intentions. JT now gonna try to feel Nicco Gray into it, maybe.
Wow! Right through it. No give there. Listen to these wackos saying they want tables.
Well, I'm not sure JT Cage is the kind of guy that's going to do fan service. JT now trying to put an end to this one. 1, 2, could it be? No!
No.
Nicco Gray just fits the shoulder up.
Brickhouse sweating over there, I saw it.
He had to have been. Brickhouse almost had a front row seat to his own retirement.
He was dragging him through that rubble.
Yes, indeed. It looks like it's a militarized zone right now.
Look out. Wow.
Right across the midsection with that chair. JT now rubbing it into Brickhouse.
The second chair.
Oh my God! Slamming the second chair over the first.
Could crack ribs.
Could be.
Oh, there's a toilet seat.
There's a toilet seat into the chair. JT Cage now with the lollipop. Burying Nicco Gray.
This is it.
What's he thinking about?
If he hits this with all that stuff on top of Nicco Gray, that man is not kicking out.
JT Cage on the second rope now. Nicco Gray is up.
Oh no.
He is up and he is pissed.
And JT Cage appears to want to take a walk.
He does, but JT Cage is in the wrong part of town. He's trapped and he knows it. Like a rat. Oh, Nicco Gray teeing off with that pie plate. Nicco now coming up, maybe thinking superplex.
Oh no, these superplexes is on top of all that shit.
Oh my God, what a superplex. Cover. 1, 2, new champion. No.
Man, was that close.
2 and
look at the hack guy holding his chest.
Indeed, the hat guy thought he was going to lose his meal ticket right there.
So did I. Come on, Cage.
Nicco Gray beside himself, hitting him with, pulling out all the stops, and still, somehow, someway, the hardcore champion had him hanging. Headbutt! Headbutt again. They're just headbutting each other now. My God.
Man, they're going to knock each other out.
They're like two wild animals.
Bam!
Oh, double shoulder block. Both men down.
The fans want Nicco up.
Yes, they do. Both men stirring.
Where's the hat guy?
Who cares? Wait
a minute.
What the hell is he doing?
That's Nathaniel Cunningham.
Damn it! We saw Nathaniel Cunningham talking to hat guy.
He has a belly club.
Coverage a couple weeks back.
Well, he owed them a favor. He owed them an apology. There's the tip of the hat for the hat guy.
This was a damn setup.
No members of the original family going to be there. Look out.
No! No! Yes! Nicco Gray managing to hit the shoulder up.
How the hell did he get that?
The hat guy's plan didn't work, and Brickhouse is furious. Brickhouse going after the hat guy now.
How can you blame the hat guy from Nathaniel
This was
Cunningham?
a blatant setup. You said it yourself. Nathaniel Cunningham was in hot water with the original family, and this was his make good. This was how he gets them off his back. Wait a minute, this is with a foul. Nicco Gray,
Suplex.
Suplex.
Oh, he hit him with the gavel.
He hit him in the head with a gavel. No!
Three. That's a three.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still 3WA United States Hardcore Champion, the winner of it all,
He did it. Still the champion, Professor. He did it.
James Brickhouse looks like his world just caved in.
Ladies and gentlemen, as it pertains to the added stipulation of the hardcore match, Brickhouse must retire from the 3WA.
Good grief.
This is a damn shame is what this is.
JT Cage is still the hardcore champion.
But James Brickhouse has lost his career. I haven't agreed with a lot of James Brickhouse's decisions over the last 6 months or so, but my
Oh, wait, the
God.
Wolfman! Wolfman hit him with a cape! Well, he wrote a check he could not cash in, Professor. He could not back up. And there's your still hardcore champion forever. Listen to that. Forever. Hardcore champion, 3JTK.
It's disgusting. They're celebrating the end of a man's career.
That is win. Man just won his match. That's a championship. Can't celebrate that.
I wonder how much that cost him to put that on PA.
Nicco Gray trying to lick his wounds there.
James Brickhouse has been humiliated.
12 years in 3WA, Professor.
Everybody here at the 3WA, thank you for coming out tonight. We hope to see everybody in 2023. Everybody have a safe and happy holiday.
For tickets, call 215-362-7184. At your Round the Turnbuckle, Sundays at 6 on YouTube. Join us the fourth Saturday of every month, starting up again on January 28th for New Year's Revolution.
And that's going to do it for us here on 3WA Carnage. Remember to join us on January the 28th. Good night, everyone, and thank you, Brickhouse.